Hey guys, it's me. I got a crazy busy week. I got a chance. Not a chance. I'm actually in a big Christmas artist show, craft fair this week. I don't know if you guys can see this. It's Collinsville. It's a very artisty, wealthier community here in the Avon area. I don't know if you guys probably heard of Avon. That's where 50 Cent's mansion is. That can't sell. It's that area up there. Not about a half hour from here. Yeah, so it's a crafts fair, and I just got. I showed the organizers my work, and they're inviting me. I'm really psyched too, because my stuff isn't necessarily, Christmassy. Like I did this one. I'm cleaning up some of the paintings now. I did this one. Supposed to represent. This was actually for another organization, a charity, Artists Against Overdose, buying Narcan, and I was supposed to donate it to that charity, but we had enough at the time, enough paintings, so I never got donated to that one. It's supposed to represent coming out of the darkness into the light, recovery. I do some funky abstracts. This is one of my favorites here. I know some people aren't into abstracts, some people don't get it, and I understand that. I also do. I started off doing landscape and seascape. I actually did a huge mural of this right here. This painting right here, I did a huge, maybe 15-foot long by 10-foot high mural of this painting on the wall of Root Recovery in Bristol, which is a methadone MAT program, a methadone clinic. Yeah, so I wanted to help them out. This one won some awards in what's called the Bethlehem, a big fair around here, Bethlehem Fair. It's there's a lot of Victorian houses around here. I particularly like the way the foundation, I got very detailed foundation, the wrought iron. It took a lot of time on that. It won a couple ribbons. I entered this one too. This one won a couple ribbons. I called it morning. I forgot morning. I can't remember. Morning sunrise, morning dew. I don't know. You can see the rope hanging down to swing into the river there, and it's supposed to be the sun just coming through the woods. Kind of reminds me where I grew up. Yeah, that won some ribbons. I do all sorts of stuff. I started off with landscape and seascape, and to be honest with you guys, I saw a lot of people, a lot of amateurs too, starting off in that direction with the Bob Ross and all that, and I wanted to get better. I wanted to expand my skills, and I quickly discovered that abstract is way harder and way more intricate than I would have ever imagined. My stuff, I'm trying to create depth, shading, color, so it's not just for me personally, so that then a hint. So when somebody looks at it, it reminds them of something. Every time they see it, it sparks something in them, and that they'd want to own it. They'd want to display it. This is a little one I did. Some people like it. If you look, you see the tiny, the intricate lines. Some of that stuff, it ain't easy to do. I learned that as I got into abstracts. This one here, check this out. That looks like a fucking tongue there. Right there, don't it? And believe me, this shit is not easy. The abstract. Now this here, see these bubbles? I could never create this again, man. You got green with blue outsides, and you got blue inside with green outside. Tell you the truth, I don't even know how I did it. I really don't. And then if you look here, you see a shark. See that? The eye, the mouth. It's all just fate, man. I could never. That one I'm going to price higher because I could never do that one again. Here's just one of my first. I like the way the water goes down into the flowing water, and I got kind of good at showing distance. An abstract This one's a little dark. There's a witch in here somewhere. I can't remember where she is specifically, but there's a witch's face in here. This one, a lot of people like this. It's just a wood line. Kind of, I don't know if you call this impressionism or, I didn't go to school. Like I said, I'm a 13-year recovering crack and heroin addict with 13 years clean. I do have schooling for engineering, and I went to school for architecture, and I worked as a draftsman architect for 4 years, 5 years actually, back in the late 80s, 90s. One of my first ones. This one came out nice. If I do say so myself, the trees, and the leaves, everything. I really strive for realism when I do this. So yeah. Another abstract. This one's a little busy, as I would call it. I love this one. Very few people like this. I love it, man. These remind me of like a uterus, like babies or like alien stuff with umbilical cords. It's freaky, I know. But hey, man, that's what, and if you look at the red and the purple, this shit wasn't easy to do, man. Believe me. You tell you what, I could not do this again. I guarantee these are one of a kind, man. The paint, I'm in a zone when I do these, and it's all spur of the moment. The way I put the paint down, the way I push it around the canvas, and I mix 10 different paints. I'll throw in Elmer's glue. I'll throw in a glass of Elmer's glue. I'll throw in fucking silicone or oil to get the bubbles sometimes. And it's a flurry of activity, man. Fucking paint flying everywhere. This one came out really nice. I like this one, the traditional. Came out nice. This one's funky, man. I used the funky method for the water coming in here. And then the old traditional paint method where you see the sunlight and the waves in the sand here. Starfish. I tried to make them look, so you see the depth and everything in them. Here's a very busy, if you look, there is a lot of intricacy here, man. The shit gets deep here. Like I said, I haven't gotten high in 13 years, but man, I could imagine if somebody was tripping or smoking pot and you started staring at looking deep into these paintings, man, it'd be a trip. It really would. There's some more. If you check out this stuff, man. And this. Nails with the cuts here. Pretty cool, huh? Can you guys see it? I hope so. Oh, here's another one. Check this out. Nails coming out, and it's like ripped into whatever this is. Funky, man. Very abstract. Almost the stuff of nightmares. Check out this one. These are like thorns here. If you guys could see with the reflection. Thorns. And some very intricate bubbles. So, yeah. So these I price at... I don't know. It's going to be tough, man. I got a lot of paintings to move. It's Christmas. I might do a sale from just under 100 to just over 400. That's what I'm selling these for mostly. And they've sold. They've sold quite well at that. So maybe I should raise the price, actually. And here's one more, or two more. This one, I really like this one. It's an abstract. You can actually feel the paint. It's thick. This baby won first place in a fair. If you look, it's very intricate here. One of the very first ones I ever did. It won first place at Harwington Fair. It won second place at Bethlehem Fair, and then it won again. I can't remember. I think it was Berlin Fair. It won first or second place. So yeah. Some people like them, man. Here's some of the ribbons here. There's a first. So I hope you enjoyed it. I got a lot of work. So anyway, this fair is Friday and Saturday. and I'm hoping to do good. I'm a little weary. I'm more of an introverted artist, so sitting at a fair and talking and dealing with people for 2 days is a little scary, a little daunting to me. But I got to do what I got to do. I watched my man Wes Watson. I don't know if you guys ever saw him. And to be honest with you, man, he's got a lot to. I got him to thank for a lot of this about just getting out there and fucking going for it, motivation. So, big thanks to him, and big thanks to my girlfriend for kicking me in the ass all the time and telling me, telling me the bottom line, man, that my work is good and to get off my fucking ass. All right, y'all have a good day.